Hello, this is Steve, and this is a quick tutorial on how to share your Google Analytics account with the team here so that we can do things like set up goals or install code or check on some numbers for you or something like that. In the past, what we would ask people to do is just give us their username and password, and over the years Google has got more and more particular about what devices can log in from where, and so a lot of the time now, even if we have the password and we go and try to log in, Google says, well, wait a minute, I don't recognize where you're coming from, or I don't recognize the device that you're using right now, so I need to text a number, and that way I can verify you should be in here. But what happens is then we need to call you, the client, and say, hey, Google's going to give you a call, Google's going to give you a number and call us back, and then it might just do it again later, or it might do it for each of our team members that need to get in. So this is the better way to give access to us, where it'll be easier for you in the long run, and it'll just let us in when we need to get in. So first thing, if you would, is just go to google.com/analytics, and you'll see this, and you'll go to sign into analytics. And then once you're in there, you're going to want to make sure you go up to this thing here, and you may only have one listing up here, but let's make sure you go to all accounts, and then you can pick one of your accounts, and you got to click a property and then a view, and there probably is only going to be one there. This is an old one that's no longer up anymore. Okay, so once you're in your own Google Analytics, what you're going to do is go down and click on Admin, and then under Account you can go to User Management, and this is where you can add and edit other users to be on it. Now, as you can see, because I'm viewing this other account here that's actually a dead account, it's not giving me, I don't have the permission to add anybody to it. So if you get to this screen and see this, then that means there's another admin account that somebody else has in your organization, or maybe a past web developer, that you might need to get a hold of in order to give yourself permission to give others permission. Worst case scenario, if you had to, you could just set up a new Google Analytics account, which is something we do for people when we need, and you just start fresh, and that way you have control over it from the beginning. Okay, so here's a different account which I do have permissions to add people to, and so when you get to that same screen, if you have permission to add people, you'll see something like this. It'll list out your current users. You can come up here and click the plus button, add users, and then you can enter in their email address. And what you want to do down here, if you're giving us permission, give us permission to do everything, because sometimes you never know what you need to do in order to help. What we need to do to help a client get past something, or sometimes if there's some kind of issue, or sometimes if it's just guiding them and looking at some numbers or adding a goal. You can just check all of these boxes, and that way we don't have to worry about not being able to do something later. So yep, enter an email in and check the boxes and just click the add button up here, and that is it. Thank you very much.